I picked up some more marbles recently, and the the smaller jars that I picked up are full, and they're not going to hold. Well, they can't hold any more marbles. All right, so these are cage cat size. These are cage cat size, right? They look it. They're basically little ribbons that go around the outs, not around the outside, around the outside of the inside. I mean, there are some marbles that have ribbons on the outside that called veneer, and these aren't. But these are on the inside, right? In case you didn't know. So these are right. These are caged or caged close to caged. Like some of them, like this one's. This is a caged, but it's it's maybe like a hybrid or something like that. But the jar is getting full, right? I put a little sticker on it. So I made a video the other day about um, jars that I picked up. I paid $6 for the one at Dollar General, and I said to my, I was like, well, I need a lot of jars. You know what I mean? So at $6, it's going to start adding up. I need at least 10 jars. That's $60. And I was like, let me go to the Dollar Tree, right? Which they have a lot of stuff for $1.25 there. It used to be $1. It should be called the $1.25 tree, but whatever. So, and they had these jars there for $1.25. So I picked up a few, and they got full instantly. And I was like, oh my god. So I went back today, and I picked up some more, and now. All right, now we're cooking with gas, baby. Here we go. All right. Jeez, man. I mean, how hard is this? You know what I'm saying? Freaking marbles. All right. So what we're gonna do is, I mean, I buy marble lots, and my hope um, is to organize them after I pick them up and to correctly identify them. It's not that easy to do that. And so what a lot of people do is they sell these lots and they mix stuff up. So do you have to know? Yeah, you kind of have to know the difference between. Now, when I say vintage marbles and modern marbles, right? I'm going to say vintage marbles are pre 1980, because a lot of I mean, master marbles still make marbles today, right? A lot of vintage marble people still make marbles today. Not a lot, but like one is master marbles. They still have a store and they make marbles. And look at this. Let me put the light a little bit better. Okay, I have two lights over here. Can never have enough light. I can understand why these studios got these big umbrellas. I got lights overhead, and I got two other little lights here, and it's still not enough light, but it is what it is. So what a lot of people do is they just take their marbles and they put them in. Let's see if I can zoom out just a little bit more. Right. And maybe I could even move this over a bit. Okay. Is that good? And I could squeeze this in there a little bit. All right. So they sell marbles. They put them in the bag. I mean, don't really have much of a choice, right? Because they're selling so cheap. They really can't. Some people do. Let me tell you. I'm going to show you just to show you what some people do, especially when it's a small, not obviously, but it was a smaller lot. And look, the person actually bubble wrapped each individual marble. Is that nuts? But that it wasn't hundreds of marbles either. But that's what the person did. So here we got these marbles, and the person So the cat's eyes, you can tell this is a nice cat. This is a vintage cat's eye. You just they have a different look to them. The glass looks older, not as clear, and the it's anyway. So we have our cat's eye, right? There was that banana. I have to look. Are these bananas? I don't think these are bananas. I started a banana. Oh no, it's not a banana. Look at these beautiful. That's full core ribbon. It takes up the whole. These are they're awesome. Now, a lot of people think that they're worthless or whatever. They're not. The newer ones, obviously. Look, here goes a damaged one. See, this is what happens when you put marbles together. And I have a damaged. So I have to bring out all the different jars to hold. See, this one's almost full. See, I put the damaged marbles in a separate place. Right, I'm not going to mix them up. And some people collect marbles, and no, I mean millions of people collect marbles. Some people will buy damaged marbles, and they're called collector condition marbles, and they're using it kind of like when people put yucky pennies into a penny book. It says as a placeholder. So like this marble, this is a pretty wicked marble. It has the V there, so it's probably what's that called? Not a Baycore. Baycores are the new modern ones. The Agros. And anyway, somebody might want this. It has a really nice like wood type of a look, and they might want it for $1, and they'll put it as a placeholder. Okay, so that's that. So now you have to continue to. I have to continue to separate. Now I got to separate all these marbles that I got. Like anyway, because this person didn't want to separate the marbles, right? That's why they sold them a lot. They said, okay, here I want to get rid of all my marbles, and they didn't want to put the work in, and the person who puts the work in gets to reap the rewards. Anyway, that's my theory, my philosophy, and that's what I'm doing. See, not a banana. A banana is really a very very slim. Like if it was a half or a quarter this size, it would be a banana. So look, seeing this person had somebody at some point had all of the same, bought a bag of marbles, and these were them. These could be matte. These are vintage cat's eye. When I say vintage, I mean 70s, 60s, like that. Okay. So we have the caged, we have the solids. Here we go. So here's a solid. I'm putting the solids in there, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, they sent the shooter, and this shooter belongs with these marbles. Okay, you see, they all came together, but I'm not gonna keep them together because I don't have space for like that. So look at this one, red, white, and blue. These are beautiful. Anyway, that's where they go. This is a vintage marble. I mean, when I say vintage, I mean like probably pre 1960. This is probably 1940, maybe even 1930. And I'll separate them. So he has enough cat's eyes in here for me to, take my time out and to look at this. It's oversized, and for me to separate the marbles. Now, there's a name for this marble. I have a bunch of them. I haven't tried to sell any of these, so I haven't done the research on it, and I really haven't seen anybody do a designated video for this type of marble. But it looks like it has it's like cloudy, and they're usually white. They're just really strange looking. Anyway, see, to me, I won't keep this with my good marbles. To me, this is damaged. Some people will try to get out the dirt from the chips by you can clean it. I'm not gonna do that. So these are all cat's eyes. That's nice. So I filled up the last cat's eye jar. And look at this. Corkscrew? Yep. Corkscrew. Right to there. So this one's the corkscrew is the one that screws around, and then there's one that I think doesn't have. It's called this. That's the snake. So this person put in, I mean, these marbles. Oh, this looks like the baseball scene. I forgot if that's Acro or Agro or who made it. But I mean, he, anyway, this one, see, it's chipped. So he has some beat up ones. So this is going to the damaged one. I'm gonna have to change this to a larger. So many are damaged. Now you know and that's the other thing. They know that a lot of these marbles are damaged. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh, and here's the one I was talking about. It has like these wispy. No, this isn't exactly it, but has that champagne color also. Here goes a solid. And the solids there. That's gonna be full soon. Not by the end of this. Almost solid, but it has some wispy stuff going on there. I'm putting those on the side. So they didn't want to do the work, you know what I mean? So, but the problem is with that is that they lose. Now this is a banana. Do I have the bananas out? I do not have the bananas out. So I have to get the banana one out. Okay. Now, see, the banana one's full. I gotta put that back in there. I'm gonna move the damaged one over here. And I have to get another jar. So I went and I bought the jars today. And they put it in, they were nice. They put it in newspaper. Oh, this is the smaller one. I got smaller ones too. You know, I should have probably just bought all large ones, but they didn't fit in the basket. And I was like, let me get some smaller ones too. What the heck? Okay, this is the larger one. No, that's the smaller one too. Okay, they're in newspaper. Here's the larger one. It comes with the little plat. These things are awesome. These are the types of jars that I remember them selling like in look how beautiful these are with that brushed steel top. Like that they would sell in like Bath and Body for like $20 or something. Anyway. Now Jess got them. So we gotta put the bananas in there. Right? Are they all bananas? Yeah. There's some of them a little. These are kind of thin and slivery. This one is kind of in between, but most of them are. Let me see if any of them. Most of these are bananas. Halfish. Yeah, see, like that's a real typical banana. They're pretty close to bananas. See, maybe even this. No, not really. Anyway, here we go. Got him. Oh, you can hear it rolling, right? Oh well. Still rolling. All right. So that's the banana. Now we got an empty jar, and I gotta write. I have to put the sticker on it and write banana on it right away, or I'll forget. All right, so I wrote banana on top of the lid. I didn't do it for the other one, but okay. So back to work. And I had, see, here's a caged one. This is caged, and where's our cage? The cage, as you can tell right away. Is this a damaged one? No. I'll throw these over here and put them on top of my. All right, we got some more shooters. And what I'll do is I'll put the shooters separate. These, look at this one. That's a beauty. That's an absolutely, because it's different, you know. This is more right. This is even this one's beautiful. Well, it is what it is, and they go with these marbles. See, he had whoever it is had the marbles together, and they had these. This is another corkscrew. You can't tell. I don't know. It's not a corkscrew. All right, so we have. That's a banana. That's a banana. So that goes with the bananas. So here, let me see if I can squeeze all four of these into view. Okay. You see, this is the one I was talking about. If anyone knows what type of marble this is specifically, let me know in the comments. I have a bunch of them. Oh, look at it. This is beautiful, especially when they're red, yellow, and blues. Okay. And this is the process, you know. Oh my goodness. Look at this giant. This is such a beautiful giant. It's huge. It's not, I mean, I'll tell you the size right now. We don't even have to talk about it. Gotta zero it out sometimes. Right? So anything over like 6 is really big. Yeah, so 0.68, it's a really big marble. It's unusual. It's unusual. So it's an unusual, it's vintage, 100%. This is a vintage marble, and it's a corkscrew, so it's an what's that? Acro. And this is a special marble. I don't know the exact price of what it's worth. It's not in mint condition. It's probably closer to near mint, believe it or not. No, I could feel it. There's a bunch of hits on it, but there's no moons. That's a good marble. I mean, anyway, this is the marble I like someone to identify for me. So they're so cool. This is a different one, similar but not the same. Okay. Oh man, these are great marbles. So he mixed these up with the cat's eyes. Like I said, you know, that's a banana. That's a banana. That's really a banana too. That's not. That's a banana. And that's very similar to the marble I was telling you about. It has that like murky something going on inside. That's not. Look, that's a beautiful. I don't know if I've ever seen a banana shooter before. Anyway, now this is similar to this similar kind of, but it's more cagey because you can see wisps of lines. This one has no lines. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. I guess this isn't really a traditional cage. So weird. I don't know what those are. And these are such nice cat's eyes. So what we'll do is we'll finish up this bag. I'm not going to be able to identify specifically all the marbles, but they are vintage. Bananas. I mean, not the cat size necessarily. Some of them might be. Um, I guess they just threw they. So what I'm thinking is, as I'm going through this, and I'm like, why would this person list these together? They probably want to give the appearance of volume, because they don't know anything about marbles. Not that I know anything. Look at this veneer. Uh, I think there's a special name for this one. It's on the outside. I don't even know if this is considered a cat's eye or not, or if this is considered a hybrid. That's a cat's eye. Excuse me. That's a banana. Banana. Is it? What is that? Is that it's a seam or is that a chip? Oh no, it's a see. It's a very serious seam. It's hard to focus because of all the different stuff in the background, but it's got a nice. It's not a chip. It's a real. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these are probably vintage. They have seams in them and everything like that, like like the old master marbles. They look. Some of these look really old. I mean, glass starts to get faded and it gets old. But look, see, this is the one I was telling you about. I don't know what type of marble this is. I'm sure if I look for it, and they usually have a specific name for this type of a marble. That's another one. Banana. Look at these beauties. Um, just, oh wow, forgot what this is called. It's just on the top. I did a video on it. This one's damaged. Solid. And the ones that so I don't know. I could already tell it's too big to be a Pee-wee though, but it's a mini, but it's not a Pee-wee clear. See the swirls on this? It's not a regular game marble. This could be like a Christensen or something like that. They made these really beautiful, and they might have made them for games, but they're special because it's a Christensen. I'm not sure if that is or not. Looks like it. Another one of those weird marbles. Regular cat's eye. So I'm thinking that they put the cat's eyes in with it because, oh, look at this. That's a beautiful shooter. That's a beautiful, beautiful shooter. But look, next to it's an even bigger one. Another banana shooter. Hard to say. Put it in with the regular ones. Someone might consider this a banana. But look at this glass. I don't know if you can see the glass, but this is like vintage, almost antique glass. It has that has a tint to it. You could just tell by looking at it. You know what it looks like? It looks like magnifying glass. It's different than the newer marbles. Anyway, look at this. The flames. These are badass marbles, man. And I don't know. So anyway, I'll be listing those in the eBay store. You know, starting it off for the buck. They want it broke. See, is it broke? Oh, I have to pull out. I felt something on it. Can't see. Yeah, it's got a moon. It has a moon on it, so it goes into damaged. See, these are those beautiful marbles. This one is beat up a little bit. They played with it. These are vintage marbles. They played with. Nobody plays with marbles anymore. I mean, maybe I think in the tournaments, I think they still have these like tournaments and stuff. But I've not even heard. Oh wow! I just saw this and I had to pull it out. These marbles are nuts. This one's broke. Oh my god. Caramelized. Anyway, it is what it is. So person and they're chipped though. See, that's the problem. And they know some of them are broke, so they just threw it in there. This one's not. It's a little rough. That's a beauty. I don't know. This stupid phone's not. Anyway, maybe I'll be able to afford a nice one of these days. It's a banana. You see? This marble, and it's beat up. I mean, it's played with. This marble severely played with. I mean, who was playing with marbles? I mean, I'm from the 70s. We didn't play with marbles in the 70s, okay? I mean, maybe, I don't know. Not if you're from the city. I never in my life seen someone play marbles. Ever. Now, my wife, who's Colombian, oh, that's a beautiful patch. That's nice. Wispy. And it's very clear. The very clear ones, I'm not sure if they're masters or acros. Can't remember. This one has a chip. And she said, and she's younger than I am, she said that when she was a kid, they played with marbles. Now, you know, also, third world country, so maybe they were doing what people were doing in the 50s, but those are beautiful. But I'm just saying, in the 70s as a kid, I never seen anyone play with marbles ever in my life. That's all I'm saying. In other countries in the 70s, in the 80s, they were still playing with marbles, but not in the city. This is a beauty. If this marble was in better condition, it'd probably be a $20 marble. It is a little beat up, but no real moons, so maybe it's still worth a couple bucks, just because of its beauty. And once I identify it specifically what it is, Somebody might want to pay a couple dollars for it. See, it's not a solid. I'm putting it in with the solids, and then at some point in the future, I'll go through this and I'll try to separate the special solids from. Look at this. This one has oh man, it has what's that called? The AV. I know it's called AV, aventurine. It has aventurine in it. Can you see it sparkle? That's crazy. Oh wow. And it's dark gray. I mean, there's certain marbles that are special. It's beat up, don't get me wrong. But there's certain marbles that are special. And this one has aventurine in it. This would probably be one of those marbles. Okay, banana. I'll do it over here. I'm sorry, I was doing it off camera. I shouldn't do that. It has this chip in it. Yeah, I'm gonna put that with the, I'll put it over here. I'm gonna put that in the damaged. Yeah, you can see, look at that. You can see that glass tint. These are vintage cat's eyes. This is that weird wispy. I don't know what it is. Same thing. Here was another one. They had a bunch of them. Oh, okay. Painted brush, but it's really chipped. Yeah, has a moon on it. I can't deal with that. Almost done over here. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it. I like making them. I mean, basically, it's funny, right? Because basically all I'm doing is recording what I'd be doing anyway. So for me, this is awesome. Like I watch these other, of course I watch YouTube, right? I love YouTube actually. This is like caged. I'll put this in with the cage. It's weird. It's kind of like a hybrid one. It's like a cage, but it's with the ribbons on the outside. Let me see. I felt a little. Maybe it's just a little flea bite. I'll put it in there anyway. This one. Oh, it's not that. Is that damage? No, that's a serious. It's not even a crease. It's a fold. What a wicked fold this has. Maybe it's like an ender or something. It has a wicked fold. That's a beauty. Clear base. Banana. Clear base. So this is I can tell that their videos are like soup. This is a beauty. This is not. Is that a fold or is that a chip? If that's a fold, that's awesome. Nah, I knew it couldn't be too. Man, if it's too good to be true, it's BS. But it's still a nice one. I'll hold that. I won't even put that in with the damaged ones. Is that a banana? Yeah, I'm gonna say banana. This guy had some serious. These are awesome vintage marbles, which honestly I didn't even know where they were in there. Same thing with this one. Psh, bananas, nuts. Anyway, and I could tell this is a beauty that they have this whole humongous production, with their YouTube channel. Huge productions that must take, and that's why they only. I have another one just like this. Look at this. That's, oh my god, stuff drives me nuts, man. Solid. I'm gonna find out what type of marbles these are. So maybe someone will tell me before I find out. Look at this perfect. I mean, no, it's what is that? Is that a crack or is that a seam? It's a crack. I know it's freaking broken. Oh my god. I'll put it in with the damage. I got no choice, really. I mean, I'll deal with. Look at this. Sick. These are crazy marbles, man. And they have these big, huge productions. And that's why they can only put out one video a week. which of course I understand that the videos are beautiful, they're great, they get millions and billions and trillions of views on it. God bless them, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I have the. I don't have the concentration or focus for that. To be honest with you, you know, like someone else could do it for me. You know what I mean? Like if someone's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna follow you around with it." This is a beautiful vintage marble. You feel it. No, it's just dirty. I can feel it. It's like dirty, but it's clean. Oh, this is nice. There's a flea bite here. I can feel the flea bite. Oh, that's wicked, man. That is a wicked, wicked marble. You know, someone's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna film you and follow you around, and you know, we're gonna make millions of dollars." Yeah, sure, go ahead, man. Knock yourself out. You know what I mean? As long as I ain't got to do it, I don't care. Then we could, but then we'd still be able to put out 5 videos a day, right? Because if you're just videotaping me, just videotape me making 5 videos, right? And they wouldn't be able to, because then they'd have those 5 videos would take them 3 or 4 days or whatever a piece, or a day each. So I still would look at my channel, go into my video history if you haven't done it, and remember, I only started making videos 2 months ago, December 4th. There were 2 videos from prior to that, December 31st, excuse me, October 31st, and December, maybe 2 in October, just 2. But I started making videos regularly December 4th. Today is January 27th. I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers in the next couple of days, maybe even tonight. So I'm at 340 videos since December 4th. By the time January 4th hits, I'm going to be well over 400 videos. I mean, this is nothing for me. This is normal. This is not a big deal. So, oh man, I better not be. And the funny thing is, I'm not losing place. Okay, I have to look in here see if I put any the bananas misplaced. No, I didn't. So, I don't know. I don't even know what my point was. Look at these. These are beauties. Oh, that I couldn't do what these other creators do. I couldn't do it. Oh, this is something else. That is, man, nuts. And that's the problem that this person. Well, a lot of people do it, and that's why I'll look. But I've noticed recently that the what's that noise? Oh, they were hitting each other. That the marble um, lots they're selling for more money now. It's a small amount increase, but I can see the increase though. It could be because of inflation also, right? Just like people want to spend their money on stuff, right? Banana. When you found that, oh, that's a regular marble. I mean, a regular cat's eye. I think that's a seam. It's not. It's not sharp. Oh yeah, I'm saying seam. I believe that's what it's called. There's the seam, and then there's the fold. I'm sorry. So that could be a fold. That could be a fold, but that's a beauty. But I'll put them in here. That's where it belongs. Oh wow, look at that. That is, and that's why you see. This is whatever kid was playing with this marble. This was his favorite marble. Look at it. It looks like an alien. Looks like an alien eyeball or an octopus eye, like an octopus eyeball. There was another one of these wispy jammies that I don't know what they are. So, all right. As long as we're doing it, do I have any more? Or is that all right? You know what? Let's go straight through, man. Get this other bag. I mean, you know, if you don't want to watch it, just watch something else. I guess I got some more. If you want to hang out with me while I separate these marbles, that would be cool. I mean, they're cat size, and that's why I'm doing it now, because they're cat size and clears, so they go with it, and that's kind of the theme of this video right now. So I'll just keep going with it. You would think this was from the same person, right? They're not. So I couldn't do what these other video people do. That's the bottom line. And I totally have great and sincere respect for them. And oh, that's a vintage. That's a vintage banana. Has some marks on it though. Yeah, yeah. But it's vintage though. I don't want to. I'll put it to damage. I can't sell something like that. So, but the way. Oh wow, wow. People are bugging, man. I mean, if you're gonna sell marbles like this, put them with other marbles of equal value. That way, you're more likely to bring in buyers who are looking for the specific marble. I wonder if this glows. Where's my little thing? I gotta shut the lights off. Come on, let's see if any of these marbles glow. I mean, you're still here. I'm gonna shut off the regular light. Let's check it out. Is the battery dying? Yeah, I would. Right? They're glowing, right? I think so. I'm looking for that really bright. Oh wow! I think the battery's dying on it. Oh wow! No, it's not. Look at that. Is it just one? It's one. That's it. Okay, how about in here? Anything? How about in here? I got the one. Wow. Okay, not many. Yeah, the battery's definitely dying. But look at these. Oh wow. Those are beauties. How about any of these? No, no. So they were see these. They might have been checked out first, and just a couple slipped through. Look at that. Oh, that's beauty. I don't even know what those look like. Let's turn the lights back on. We found two glowies. Oh wow! And one of them was a vintage glowing cat's eye, and the other one was a solid. And I'll throw them back in there because I'm not up to that. That's nice. What is that? That. Look at that. Very rarely do you see a dark um, extra line. I actually I don't know if I've ever seen I don't know why like dark ribbons. I don't know if that's normal or not. But he has a few of them in here. That's another one. So I guess this was a special run of dark ribbon marbles. You see, and this is to me more like a modern marble because it has that iridescent look to it. Oh wow, it's a beauty. I'll put this in with the caged. Oh wow, these are nice. Caged. Oh, another one of those. Is that another one or is that the same one that I just grabbed? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Caged. Is it broke? Is that a no? Caged. Oh boy. You know, this I don't know why they do. See, but anyway, they do it because they don't know, they're inexperienced, and somebody and they just so they throw in the steel marble with the other marbles. It doesn't matter. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not. I thought it was a steel marble. And they shouldn't do that. And they should not do that. So look, this is where I put all the steelies that I get, especially if it breaks a really nice marble, you know. It is what it is, man. What are you gonna do? A lot of clears. There's a lot of clear marbles in here. I mean, I don't want to say they're worthless, but that's why I put them into the jar because then I'll take them out and I'll sell them all together. You know what I mean? Whatever I sell them for, and it's not a solid. Wow, that's a beauty. Is that a seam or is that a crack? Ah, wow, what a moon. That's why he threw it in there. See, and that's why I don't feel bad for any of the sellers if they put in a really nice marble, because this is a beauty. And if you saw this marble, you would think that you're getting this for a deal in the lot. But meanwhile, it's chipped, and I don't want to say it's worthless, but it's basically put it right into the damage jar. So you have to wonder, this is hard to tell. It's so shiny and brand newish. You know, you have to. That makes me wonder. And what I'll do is um, I'll look up the let me tell you, Mega Marbles and Vacors. They got some expensive Mega Marbles and Vacors. Don't sleep on the Mega Marbles and Vacors. They have some of them that are expensive, but the question is this a Mega Marble or a Vacor or a different, machine made super modern marble? And it looks almost wet mint, So that's what, it's the person throwing in these marbles to, to give the appearance. See, they're the same, but this one's larger. And there's much better quality control in the newer modern marbles than there were in the past. So that kind of lets me think that this might be vintage because of that. But whatever, I didn't pay much for them, so it is what it is. Okay, another cage. Clear. These are all clear. So the other lot, the first one we started with, had all of these really, really sweet, vintage marbles, right? Now this one is mostly, I don't want to say junk. That's a nice banana. It's just different. That's all. Not worth anything. Just different banana. I don't know if that's a banana or not. Hard to tell. Um, and that's it. It's hit or miss. It's hard to tell. That's a banana. That's a true banana. Oh, is there a hit on it? But that is what it is. Cage. Banana. Oh, that's a pretty one. That's a beauty. I don't know what it's called. Of course, it's probably chipped or something. Caged. Clear. Oh my God! You see again the beautiful one, and it's damaged. But that's the risk you're taking, Cage. That's a beautiful cage. There's another one of those dark ribbons I've never seen before. Super destroyed. It's damaged. Iridescent is probably a newer marble. Nice. Is that caged? No. And make sure I don't put the wrong marble in there. Oh, it's bananas. And the cat's eyes. I don't know what they cost. Where you get 100 for $10 or something like that. Are there special ones? Sure there are. But right now I'm not destroyed. Right now I'm not getting into all that. I bought the cat's eyes to get the other marbles. And that's the chance that you're taking. That's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. So let me see if it has any damage on it. It has no damage on it. This one marble, because of how different it is, might be worth half of what I paid for the whole lot. Oh wow, look at this. See, this is what the Steely probably did from bouncing around in shipment. You know? So look how many came out like that. So, not cool. Remember that from Rick and Morty? Not cool. And Rick and Morty used to be so good. I don't know if that's damage or not. I don't know if that's the scene. It used to be my favorite cartoon. No, it's not. It's a scene. That's an old banana. So you go through it like this, and then you don't have. That's clear. That's clear base. That's a beauty. And then you don't have to do it in the future. You know what I mean? You get the marbles, and you take care of this part of it right from the beginning. Look at that. It's a helmet. Clear base. Also clear base. And you get this. That's all we got left. And you get this part over. I can't just leave them around. It's going to bother me. They take up space. The bags that they come, I have to wash my hands after this. The bags that they come with and stink. People, smoke, and they've been left around for years like that way. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. So I got to do this. I mean, honestly, if it was up to me, I'd clean all these, but they go into jars, and outside the jars relatively clean. So I'll find that later. And just touch it real quick to make sure it's not damaged, or it goes into the damaged jar. The damaged jar is almost full. I'm gonna have to use one of these jars. You know what? I'll do it later. And then these were the can't see them. These were the better finds. This is what we got out of those bags. And then we got all the cat's eyes and clears, which Oh, and we got the shooters, which are probably worth. The shooters themselves are probably worth what I paid for everything. But some of these marbles are really, 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 really nice. I'm trying. Look, see, it's about to fall. But some of these are really nice. Anyway, that's the process. If you stood here for almost an hour, thank you. I appreciate it. When they say like and subscribe, visit the eBay store. I'm going to start listing. If you're into marbles, I'm going to put them up for $1. So I know that, and for example, definitely this one. It has a little chip, but it's still. This is like a $3-4 marble. I put up for $1. Oh, you know what? You can't mail marbles for. I don't think you could put them inside those things. You have to. I don't know. So the shipping is what's going to make this complicated. I have to figure that part out. This is the one with the Venturi. I've never seen anything like this marble. But I'll figure out. They will be on eBay somehow. Maybe I'll have to list them all in at one time. That way, you can get a shipping discount on it. It's the only thing I could think of how to do it. These marbles $5 shipping for a $5 marble. It's pretty ridiculous, but people buy them. So I guess there's a way of figuring it out. So I'll have to figure that out at some point. All right. So thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoy making it. This is what I would have been doing. I just recorded my part of my daily routine. That's all. And it was a lot of fun. And this is going to make some thumbnail. Let me tell you, that's the money shot right here. Matter of fact, what I'll do is when I shut this off, I can't remember, thumbnails have to be under 2 megabytes. So I couldn't even take a picture of this afterwards. You have to take a picture of a picture to make it, because if not, this is probably like, a 5 or 10 megabyte picture. Anyway, I will see you on the next one.